What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with DayAllPlay. I'm Eddie, and I'm here to guide you through this Let's Play. If you saw the last episode, I kind of left off with a little bit of a choice here. We're in Mount Moon, and we have an option to pick either the Dome or the Helix fossil. Now, given the fact that we had limited response from our viewership and everything, I've decided to just make the option and go with the Dome fossil. I think Kabuto and Kabutops are a better set of Pokemon, it works out better if I do it that way. Truth be told, though, because it takes so long for you to actually get those Pokemon, I kind of lose interest and don't end up ever using them at all, really. So we finally made it out of Mount Moon, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and take on this fighting type. These two. Oh, they give me an attack. Huh. I think I'm going to go with Mega Punch, and I'm going to teach it to Pikachu. Yeah, I'm going to teach it to Pikachu. That works. We're going to go ahead and forget Tail Whip for the time being. Now, we were lucky enough to get our Pikachu pretty well trained up to level 14. While we were there in Mount Moon, which is awesome. He's now our second strongest Pokemon. I guess I can get both. And it's good that we went ahead and trained him up a little bit because now we can really start working on getting him ready to face the Cerulean Gym Leader, Misty. So I'm going to have Mankey learn Mega Kick here. We're going to go ahead and forget Leer. Alright. I didn't expect to get both of those, which is great that I did. So, excellent. Well, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm going to grab this berry down here. I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope that you guys are really enjoying this Let's Play. It's starting to take a little bit of shape here. We're getting into the thick of everything. I know one of the things that I especially want to do today is to catch or try to catch a Sandshrew. I don't remember if they're available in Fire Red, but Sandshrew is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. He'll be a good asset to have against the Vermilion Gym whenever we take on Lieutenant Surge. And I have to play a little bit of bias there, just given the fact that he's one of my favorites. So, we went ahead and healed our Pokemon. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and train on Nugget Bridge, and then I'll probably do a bonus episode where we take on the challenge of trying to catch one of those. I'll do a little bit of research first just to make sure it's possible. But we have a rival battle coming up against our rival Keith. We're lucky enough to have Pikachu first, so we'll go ahead and use our Thunder Shock there. I'm going to go ahead and use the throttle button through this just because it makes the battle go a little bit quicker. Okay, so we weren't able to take out his Pidgeotto with strictly Pikachu, which is not very good. But we did hit Mega Kick, which is nice, and Mankey's gonna get close to gaining a level at least. I'm gonna leave him for Abra because I don't think his Abra knows any moves other than Teleport. So we have just a good opportunity to train on it, where it doesn't take forever. Abra might be another Pokemon to go ahead and go catch. Just for the sake of actually having one. I'm going to leave Mankey out. I know he's probably going to faint here pretty soon, but yeah, okay. So I wasn't able to hit it. I figured since Rattata is a normal type, I might as well give it a shot. So we'll just go ahead and grind with Charmeleon a little bit here. And he's still got Squirtle, so this poses a little bit of an interesting phenomenon here. Hopefully he doesn't get any critical hits on us or whatever, but we should just be able to take him out. I'm not terribly concerned with him using Tail Whip because any water moves that he has are going to be special attack and not regular, not affect my regular defense. So I finally took him out, which is good. Unfortunately, both Pikachu and Mankey fainted in the battle, so it's not very good. But he told us a little bit about Bill. Okay, so he gives us a nice little present here. I love the fact that they threw the Smellulator in there. That's so 90s to me. It's like exactly what Pokemon is, you know. Gained all of this popularity way back in the 90s. Just really funny, the reference. So now we're going to go ahead and take on Nugget Bridge. We'll battle these 5 trainers and then see where we're at time-wise and see if it'll be a good time to go ahead and call it quit. I'm going to go ahead and use Mega Punch. I know it's not the most accurate of moves, but it is a fairly effective move. And I really want to make it a goal to train up Pikachu as much as possible while we're doing this, just because ideally I want him to be right around level 16. I am going to learn Double Team. I'm going to lose Thunder Wave in the process, but that's okay. Let's see if Thunder Shock is pretty okay. It's not bad. That's good. I want to avoid hitting Weedle with physical attacks because he has a chance to poison us. So I don't want to deal with that. So we'll go ahead and take out this Metapod. So like I was saying, I'll try to get Pikachu to level 16 in order to really handle Misty and everything that she does. So hopefully we can do that and still be in good shape. I really hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play as much as I am. I really enjoy the Pokemon series of games, and I've beaten these before, but it's always good to go back and just have a good time playing with them. I am going to switch out because we are actually getting very close to Pikachu getting to level 16, which is my goal. I think he can handle most of what Misty has to throw at him at level 16. Anything extra is always going to be nice. So, but we have plenty of trainers on the road going to Bill's house. Alright, we move on to number 3. Sandshrew. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge, simply because he's ground type. For whatever reason, Mega Punch isn't working out too well. I'm starting to take a big hit to my accuracy, which isn't good. And that didn't work out very well. Crap. Okay. Doesn't work out either. This might be a little bit tough. I'm going to go ahead and jam on Double Team for a little while just to make sure, while we're waiting for him to attack, that it's not going to be terribly... It's not going to affect us too terribly. The less he hits us, the better, in my opinion. Keep on raising evasiveness. Okay. That's good. Now it's just whichever one of us can hit first, pretty much. Which is unfortunate, but... There we go. Dang. Not a whole lot doing there. String together a couple of good hits. Man. This is a tough one. But right now I'm really determined to make it work, so. We're starting to get the upper hand. I don't think we'll survive another hit though, so I'm hoping we can do well enough that it won't be a factor. Just really hoping for a critical hit there. Ooh, okay, so we're getting close. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Crap. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send out Metapod, actually, and hope that he has enough defense that he can take out the Sand Shrew. That'll give him a good amount of experience points and just a good way to kind of share the wealth there. Not bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and change over to Charmeleon. It'd be nice if I could get Charmeleon to the point where he learns Slash. And Slash is going to be a good move, just in case Pikachu isn't strong enough to handle what goes on in the Cerulean Gym. I'm going to run back and go ahead and hit the Pokemon Center for the sake of healing Pikachu. Making sure we get that done. For this episode, we'll probably only make it through Nugget Bridge, but that's okay. I want to keep these episodes right around 10 to 15 minutes, and I don't want them to be too terribly long. So we take on trainer number 4. I also want to avoid hitting this guy with physical attacks too because of his special ability, which poisons me, so don't want that. Pikachu doesn't have a very high defense, and that's not too reassuring going forward. Pikachu's defense just isn't. It's not very good, and that's crap. Okay. Yeah, the poison point is what I was trying to avoid with Pikachu. Ended up happening to Mankey. Okay, so we're gonna go heal after number 4. I think I know what the last guy has, and I think it's a Mankey. So I'm not overly concerned about Pikachu struggling with it, but at the same time, we may come to the point where that happens. So, I do want to take this time to go ahead and invite you guys. If you guys have suggestions about how you want this Let's Play to come out, you know, with original music and all that other stuff, just let me know. You know, I'm more than happy to take suggestions and try to work with them. Right now, I'm putting some, you know, background music in them or whatever, but really I want this to be about you guys joining me as we play this game together. I don't want it to just be me playing. So any suggestions that you guys have would be great. And we lucked out there. We got really, really lucky that Mankey got paralyzed and it affected him at just the wrong moment. So I'm going to go ahead and use a potion on... I almost used it on Mankey, actually. I want to use it on Pikachu. That eye is just really creepy whenever it comes up close. We still have the rare candy from Mount Moon, so we'll think about using that. Okay, so we got a Nugget for beating the Nugget Bridge, but now we fight a member of Team Rocket. We'll do our best to take out this Ekans with Pikachu. I'm not overly convinced that Pikachu's defense will be able to handle too much of an attack. Bite didn't really do much though, which is good. So we take out Ekans, and now we're fighting a Zubat, which is good news because it's flying type, and Pikachu should just be able to take it right out, which he did. Excellent. So we're in good shape. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Excellent. So you get TM45. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode, guys. I want to take this time to just remind you about our other Let's Play series that we have going on. We're playing through Minecraft, and it airs on Tuesday and Thursday. So be sure to check that out. Make sure that you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to our channel. We try to bring you content Monday through Friday, and then as most of you know, we have our weekend specials that come out on Saturday and Sunday. I hope you guys really like this video. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you have any suggestions or things that you'd like me to add or do while we're going through this Let's Play. But other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you on Wednesday.